Alrighty then, welcome back to another exciting edition of Twisted Bros React. Today, introducing Nick to Northlane. Probably the biggest meaningful band I'm into, most emotional connection. This song definitely is the height of that for me as far as the lyrics. They have a lot of meaning to me. I was late to Northlane as far as getting on the Northlane bandwagon. A lot of people love their earlier stuff a lot more, but I'm more like mid and later Northlane. They switched vocalists to Marcus. Much respect to the first vocalist, because his lyricism and everything was so ahead of its time. And you watch the videos, he looks like a fucking teenager in that shit. He looks so young. Went on to become a psychologist, I believe, afterwards. Very intelligent guy. They tried to keep in line with having some deeper meaning and positive lyrics in the music. So yeah, they maintained the soul of Northlane even without the original vocalist, which is super cool.
So where in the timeline is this song?
This is 2015, so I believe this is off of their third album. This is their first album with Marcus, the newer vocalist. The song's called Animate.
Let's
get into her.
I'm also gonna have the lyrics up for this one.
Screaming is hard to understand a little bit, so
yeah.
I'm not even sure exactly what he says, and I've listened to the song hundreds of times, so maybe you can enlighten me.
Yeah. Let's get these lyrics, baby. Play.
It's probably one of the softer metal songs I've played for you, other than new metal stuff like Deftones, I guess.
Right. So far it sounds like it.
Yeah, it's definitely a chiller song.
His voice sounds familiar.
I hear it compared to Chester from Linkin Park.
Okay. Yeah.
Still kind of figuring out his scream. I do like how he drags out some lyrics, but it's a very harsh scream. Sounds like he's just tearing out his vocal cords.
I do kind of like that scream a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah. I like the back and forth. It's back and forth between the screaming and the more singing, and then kind of same thing with the lyrics. It's the highs and the lows kind of crisscrossing in sync.
Yeah, it keeps changing it up so you don't get bored and just kind of stop listening to it. It doesn't lose its impact. And then just super chill point in the song, live, these moments in songs are just so nice. You get a break from headbanging and jumping around to just chill and then bust right back into it.
Hell yeah.
Obviously psychedelically inspired lyrics in this album.
super smooth mix too. Like even when he goes from singing to screaming, like everything is like one smooth stream.
To the point in the song that normally like, tears well up for me. I wanted to get that line or two like tattooed on my body for a while. Like,
Damn.
we're not defined by blueprint if we rewrite the plan, solely paint paradise with a stroke of an artist's hand. To me, that just represents like, even if you're like depressed or like a fucking loser, like you can always turn it around and pick yourself up and change yourself in the ways you want to.
Yeah, like I was definitely hanging on to a thought that the whole song kind of had a feeling of like rebirth to it. It's almost the type of music that you would hear in a movie, like when the hero's down, like the reinforcements are coming kind of thing. It was cool because even though like I had the lyrics up on that one, like I could just like obviously read what's going on. Like I still kind of got that vibe just through like the sonic part of it. It did a good job of like conveying the thoughts beyond just the words. So yeah, that was super cool.
Definitely. Yeah, I've only seen Northlane once, and it was right after their next album, Mesmer, came out, which was phenomenal live. I don't love the album just listening to it off your phone or whatever digitally, but live, like, holy shit. That album is an experience. I kind of wish they played Animate, but I could see why they didn't. Like, it's a sort of like a long, slow song, not really getting people that hyped.
For the real listeners.
Yeah, exactly. Dig a little deeper. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I figured it was a bit of a curveball compared to the other songs that we've gone through so far.
Yeah, it definitely felt less metal, but I can still see it as being metal.
Yeah, I guess like that was almost more like hard rock or even metalcore, which like metalcore was probably the biggest genre I was into for the majority of my metal listening. Sort of started with new metal, and now I'm sort of full circling back to new metal again. But yeah, we'll definitely get into some more metalcore as well, because that was a big part of my music history. Well, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and tell us we're douchebags or suggest something else to listen to.
They're not wrong.
Well, till next time, thanks for watching.
Oh yeah. Peace.
Peace.